OBS is reconnected.
TaleSpire is an early access product. Remember this when playing the game.
Is OBS an early access product?
Bring myself back into TaleSpire. Give me a second. The stream is reconnected, so that should be fine.
Yeah, you're back on stream.
Both TaleSpire and OBS are in early access.
Reloading TaleSpire. Give me a second.
TaleSpire, OBS, Twitch.
The world is in early access. That's just depressing.
That's just reality.
When's Earth going into beta?
Give it about 5 billion more years.
These server connections suck. The moon keeps
Yeah.
lagging.
If you give it 5 billion more years, it'll be part of the Andromeda Galaxy by that point.
Yay, a new Mass Effect game. DLC.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Can't wait for
I have to
can't wait for
force
the
close TaleSpire for some reason. I'm quickly opening.
can't wait for the Sun Swallowing Earth DLC.
I think
think
it's
it's-
supposed to be alpha, but yeah.
I think it's 4 billion years before we crash with Andromeda. I'm not
Why
entirely
is
sure.
Lucian quieter than the others? Because Lucian just had to reboot a whole ton of stuff.
Yes. For some
Yes.
reason, OBS went
Ooh,
a little,
exploration mode.
little bit weird.
Oh.
Waiting for the adventure to begin. Wait, what? Okay, there we go.
You are the adventure.
I am the adventure.
Oh my.
I know. Okay.
I am the adventure.
Okay, I'm in. Are you guys seeing me?
We're
Are
all
you seeing
adventurers
things?
now.
Yeah, we'll see. We're in exploration mode.
Okay. Turn-based mode. Ingvar, what did you roll on damage?
3.
3. Okay. That is good. Right. Are you going to do anything else? Movement? Anything like that?
Go back up behind the door frame, maybe? Oh, is that not going to work?
We don't,
There's
if
a
you go
very
behind
big
that
trap
frame,
right
they'll
there,
freak out.
so...
No, never mind, forget it.
Yeah.
I think I'll just stay where I am then.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
body blocking them right now.
Right, Darren, your turn.
Okay, right. Short sword in hand, let's see. It's probably best to help out Horace, isn't it? But I don't necessarily want to get acid splashed again. But here we try. Right.
You could always
Gotta get
punch
acid
it.
splashed.
You think my punches are gonna work very well here?
I mean, it's that or losing permanent like effectiveness on your sword.
True. Counterpoint, I can replace the sword relatively cheaply, and these things need to die quickly.
Okay. Well, you're always the one worried about cash flow, but if you're fine with it, it's fine.
I've already spent money today. It's fine.
Ah, it's just a binary, I see.
If you're already gonna spend 60 quid on groceries, you might as well fork out for some nice desserts.
I mean, hey, at the very least, we're probably going to be compensated the value of the sword.
God, I hope so.
Okay, Darren, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna move over to here. So that
I should get rid of that die.
Right now it's distracting the rust monster. Okay. Gonna try to sneak attack the rust monster with a short sword.
Well, you are planking at the moment, so you should be fine.
Yep, that was the point. Right. +4. Here we go. Please don't screw me over, dice. Come on!
Don't you have advantage from flanking?
Flanking gives you advantage, remember.
Right, okay. Come on.
3.
14.
14. That hits!
Barely. But
Barely.
yes.
Yes.
Oi. Okay, that is 1d6 plus my sneak attack.
Another 1d6.
Yep, so 2d6 total, I think, because my strength is also +0.
It's dex. You add your dex, not your strength.
Dex is +2, so 2d6 +2.
Yes.
Okay, roll it.
Well, you could choose to use your strength, but if you do, you don't get your sneak attack.
Yeah, that's
Not technically true. You just have to be attacking with a finesse weapon.
Oh, right.
9 total.
9 points of damage. Oof. Alright. Okay. Darren,
Guessing there's consequences there.
you bring your sword down across the rust monster's back, and this actually happened for you as well, Ingvar. You watch as the edge of the blade, where you bring it down across the rust monster, slowly starts turning a faint rust color. Both of your blades take a -1 penalty to damage. So any damage rolls that you do with those weapons have -1 on them now.
Permanent?
Permanent.
Okay.
Why these things are annoying.
Yeah.
Right. Darren, as you sneak around and stab, the rust monster lets out a sound. And from behind you, you hear a loud pattering of feet, pattering of claws on stone, and then a much louder.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Horace, your turn.
Isaac, would you define these rust eaters as juveniles?
You think I stick around long enough to observe their bloody life cycle?
Well, if we're here for very much longer, I think we just might.
Well, then I guess it's time to write a new page in the history book, I guess.
If you're doing that, at least take the antenna when you're done. Could probably use that against bandits.
At the very least, you're thinking positively.
Okay, what are you doing, Horace?
Fuck it. Don't fuck
it.
No!
Damn it!
What's a session at the very least?
Okay. I am going to question if Darren is flanking it. Does that mean I'm considered flanking it as well?
Yes.
No, because it is focusing on you. Darren is the one flanking it, but
The way we defined it last time was the line going through the square. Which is it, Lucian?
Mine go through square here.
Like, it is facing you. It is focusing on you, Horace. Darren is the one flanking. So, yeah.
I'm still causing a meaningful distraction.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just gonna do what has worked, what has just failed, actually, and just booming blade. Try and get my blade in its, try and get Horus in that, like between the shells of the carapace. Okay, fuck. That's a 12.
12. No modifier on that?
6 plus 6.
6 plus 6. Oh, yeah, no, that does not hit.
However, you do have
you do have
1d4.
bless. You do have bless.
Yes. So if I get a 2 or higher, this hits.
You hit. Yeah.
2! Exactly 2!
2 exactly. Okay, yeah, that hits.
Yes.
Okay. Roll
All
the
right.
damage.
So, D8 plus 3 was it? Let me just double check. Yes. D8 plus 3. And if it moves now, it takes an extra D8. So that's 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. You bring your rapier-like sword around for another swing. You aim it directly at the plates between the carapace of this creature, and you let loose this wave of sonic energy. And as you do, you watch as all of the plates along the back of this creature buckle and rend, and its guts kind of splatter up from inside its carapace, and it falls to the ground dead. Okay, that Rust Eater is out of the turn order.
Yeah.
Now.
Big thumbs up to Darren.
Isaac, it is your turn.
I need to remember to hold V. Shimmying around here. And
Roll me a
then...
perception check if you're going to shimmy into that area.
Okay. Lost the damn dice now. There it is. Perception, yeah? I'm going to have to hope that the bonus saves it. So I got a 2, which is not a great start. Plus 4 tote, so taking that up to a 6.
6?
Yay.
Okay, well, DC was 5, so you're good.
Okay. Okay.
As you turn the corner and look down the hallway, you see a very, very big rust monster quickly scuttling its way down the corridor. And this thing is going to get added to the turn order and down.
Oh, goody.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing, Isaac?
Adjusting plans on the fly is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Prepping to run.
Okay, then.
I enter a sprinting pose.
Right. Hang on a minute. At least push to talk saves you all the umming and erring of me figuring out what the fuck my spells do again.
What does a spell do? We just don't know.
How does spell?
How does spell?
What is a
spell
magic?
indeed?
Learning to spell. Here we go. Okay, so under the circs, I mean, I was going to cantrip the little guy, but I feel like the large guy might be a bigger problem.
Maybe.
That hint.
Sorry? Something
What
hint?
gave you that hint?
Oh, okay. What gave you that hint? Gotcha. So its turn is coming around kind of late, though. Darren's got
It's
this.
basically at the end of
You're
the
right.
turn order.
Pardon?
It's basically at the end of the turn order.
Yeah.
Guiding bolt wouldn't. Well, it would hurt.
I mean, Guiding Bolt would hurt quite a lot, which was what I was considering. It was either Toll of the Dead, the little one, and try and knock something out of the running. But realistically, between Librarian and Ingvar, I think y'all have got it. So, Guiding Bolt on the big lad. And
Okay.
I checked the distances. It should be fine to cast from here.
What is the distance on that?
120 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. No good. Roll it.
So, let's go with a Guiding Bolt. Goodbye, spell slots. Fuck. Hang on. Floor advantage.
Yeah.
Here, floor.
And don't
All
forget
right.
the D.
So,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
So how do crits work again, Lucian?
Oh!
Roll your dice. Add the modifiers, and then double it.
Okay.
I love that
so
the music stopped for a moment for us to hear that.
I don't even hear the music, so that works well. So that's doubling just the dice, not doubling dice plus modifiers. Just checking how you said that.
That's doubling dice plus modifiers.
Oh damn, Jesus. Okay.
Basically,
I mean,
double everything at the end.
Yeah, I don't even have modifiers, but it's always useful to know. So let's you know what?
Roll me damage.
Fuck it. Let's roll this shit on roll 20. Why not? Just this once.
3d10, correct?
What? No, 8d6.
3d10, correct?
8d6. For guiding bolt.
Is it a fireball?
No, it's 4d6 for normal guiding bolt, so 8d6.
No. You roll 4d6 and then you double it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
d-
yeah,
Yeah.
similar sort of
I don't
deal,
know.
but
Yeah. Just making sure.
Oh yeah, it's 4d6. Why did I think it was 3d10?
Ooh, nice roll.
And that twice.
Damage. 34.
That is a 17 for the guiding bolt.
17, so 20.
34.
34.
30. Fucking god.
Yeah.
Alright.
Why am I out here trying to
Wonder if
stab
the thing's dead.
Hey, real quick. What's your play?
Oh my god!
It is.
Okay, just to add a little bit of drama, then I'm gonna walk onto a dead straight line with it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just
This
going
thing
to just
is
casually
skittering
walk.
towards you at speed, by the way.
Yeah, casually walks around the corner, spins out the pistol. There's like just a little bit of a beam on his face. Always wanted to do this. Aims carefully, fires the guiding bolt in a dead straight line as it's charging forwards, so it just goes through it in a dead straight line. There is just a bored cylindrical hole through it. And as the sort of camera flicks to the other side of it and it just falls down the way. That's for Susan's plate mail.
As the rust monster skitters on its 6 legs towards you, its voluminous body slowly getting larger and larger as it gets closer and closer. You spin your pistol, take aim, and release a bolt of bluish-black energy. Splits right through its skull, right through its body, leaving a hole in its tail. Every single plate cracks. The creature sort of keeps running. It hasn't quite realized it's dead yet. And then its legs start to lose coordination and it slumps forward. And as it slowly sort of slides to a stop at your feet, the carapace itself just kind of splits in two, gore just dripping down onto the floor. I want you to understand, this thing had exactly 34 hit points.
Doesn't that mean it's just unconscious right now?
It's dead.
Monsters default to dead unless you've specified you want to knock them out.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, and
this
also
thing
Can we
smells.
keep it?
dead.
No,
This thing is dead.
Sell it.
It's very dead. Okay.
it's also
Are
hollow.
you doing anything else, Isaac?
Yes, he's going back the other side of the the pillar again.
Appears for
Librarian,
one
it is
moment
your turn.
to send off a 1 TK.
Okay, I guess I'll just end Sanctuary and cast Eldritch Blast on the Rust Eater. I had a whole plan, but that was much better.
God, if that hadn't been a crit.
Okay,
Okay,
roll
let me roll my
an
thing.
attack.
Yeah, we would have been buggered.
Bugger.
That is a 7, but I'll use Bless.
Bless will not help you here.
Oh, okay.
Wait, why aren't you adding your proficiency bonus?
My
You
proficiency.
forgot to add
bonus?
your proficiency bonus. Yeah, so it's a 9.
Oh, wait,
Bless
yeah,
still
I just
wouldn't
rolled
help.
Charisma.
Bless still will
Yeah.
help
Still
in
on
this,
damage,
yeah.
at this point, but
9 plus 4 would not
But
help.
good to know going forward.
that's a miss.
Yeah.
Yes.
You try and summon another blast of arcane eldritch energy, and you let loose and it just flies wildly off to the side. It's kind of difficult to aim, you know.
Boo.
Next up is the Rust Eater, and it is going to go for another bite attack, this time against you, Librarian. It is going to roll a 16. Does that hit?
That hits, take 5 damage, and I cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction.
I haven't rolled the damage for it yet.
If it hits
No,
me,
that's
then
two-
you
that's
take
two.
Armor of Agathis damage, which I cast at the start.
Yeah, but I
Ah,
haven't
it's
rolled
right
the
then,
damage that you've taken yet.
Yeah, but I want to get my attack. No, don't worry, go for the damage, yeah.
Okay. You take... Oh, good! You take 2 points of damage!
Great, okay, so I take 2
Um,
points of damage. I'll
okay.
make them 3.
And then the 2d10 for Hellish Rebuke, or was it 3d10?
2d10, I think. Let me just double check.
Unless he's
Yeah,
mad
2d10.
lad enough to upcast it.
I don't have the ability to upcast.
Okay. Hellish Rebuke, roll me 2d10.
That
Dex
is
save.
9.
9.
And you need to do a dex save. It's dex save against 13.
Dex save against 13. It does not make it.
Yay, 9 damage.
Okay, so this one takes.
Anyone for cooked rust eater?
Okay.
And you took the 5 damage, yeah?
I'll pass.
Oh, it also takes an additional 5 damage, right? Yeah.
Yeah, from
Armor
Armor
of
Vagadis.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, that's fine. Next, are you done with your action? No, that's fine. It's Rusty's action. What am I saying? Ingvar, it's your turn.
I love how Armor of Agathis is cold as well, so you basically just thermo-shocked it.
This lobster's getting frozen.
So my question is, how far can Ingvar move?
You can move 30 feet.
As a single
but
action.
That'll not get me very far.
You can use an action to disengage from the Rust Eater, but it will use your action, or you can let it take an opportunity attack. So 30 feet would be this far.
Because it's either try and stab it again with a short sword, or move, maybe get attacked, and then shoot at it.
There is an odd third option. If you're willing to take disadvantage, you can still try and shoot it.
Yes, you can shoot it at disadvantage because it's so close.
How messed up is this particular Rusty looking?
It looks pretty battered at this point. It tried to attack. It tried to attack a weird man in robes with a book and got fucked over by that. Basically.
Like the amount of damage that the other one took and fell over, and then the amount of damage that this one has taken so far, it's probably on its last legs.
Yeah.
Bop his head.
Kick him.
Boop it to death.
You
Headbutt.
lightly smack it.
You have a wooden leg. It's a perfect weapon.
Don't tempt me to smack it over the head with a prosthetic leg.
No, just kick it.
I mean, you can.
But how do you want to do this?
It would be
There's a go on this.
It would be basically an unarmed strike, but you know, it'd basically be a D4. But...
You always have proficiency with your natural weapons, and this is a very natural weapon.
Is it though? It's surely an unnatural weapon in this case.
It's made of wood and being used like a pre-existing limb.
Cursed weapon.
Jesus. I think we'll try and move, and hopefully I don't get eaten on the way over.
Okay. Right. In that case, it is going to get an attack opportunity on you. It misses. Where are you moving to?
About here with said?
Yep, about that.
Then you bugger.
Yeah, it's around about 20 feet from the Rust Eater, so you should be fine to fire without disadvantage.
Neat. But he's going to use one of the new flame arrows.
Okay.
Just seems like overkill.
Roll me an attack.
Shush. Whoop.
Did that go in the sea?
Probably.
Yes, it did.
There we go.
With your
Good.
modifiers, that hits.
Neat. So for
roll
the
me 2d6.
2d6.
Yes. 2d6 damage plus your normal bow damage. Okay, so that's 7 plus your normal bow damage.
So another 1-6, isn't it?
Yep.
Whoop.
Okay, so 7 plus. Right. It doesn't actually matter, but you draw back an arrow, and as you cock it, as you draw it back, You take aim and you watch as the tip of the arrow, as it's getting drawn back in your bow, starts to glow this deep ruby red. You let loose and it and sting just sticks between the armor plates of the creature. For a moment, nothing happens, and then whoop, the entire thing just bursts into flame, and you hear it go as it just slowly burns to death.
Jesus.
It is dead. We are out of the turn order. You have succeeded the encounter. Congratulations.
That was quick.
Well, the big ones were most probably meant to last a lot longer. I'm gonna put an ear and see if I can still hear skittering, because it sounded like a lot more skittering than one thing.
Roll me a perception check.
Could I assist with that?
I don't know how you'd make me hear better. Other than
Cup
shifting
your
it.
hands round his ears.
Yeah, you can assist, but it depends. If you're assisting by listening, not really. If you're going to both look around, then yes.
Yeah. Like looking around with him.
11.
Okay, well, I'll rule that you can get advantage on that because you're being assisted in perception and
Okay.
looking around.
Thank you.
19.
Much better.
Barely.
It so nearly landed on a 5.
It so nearly did.
You put your ear to the ground, you take a look around. You do hear
my ear
more
to the ground.
skittering
Yes.
coming
I was
from
stony.
the next room along. But it's getting further away. Whatever it
Going
is,
deeper.
it's leaving.
Guys, there is probably more trouble here. But not at this exact moment.
Whatever it is, saw the big one die and got scared, basically, is what you can assume here. It would not be interested in trying to go up against that. Whatever it was that just took down the matron, as it were.
Whatever it was that just took down the matron like Gojo hegging Satoru.
Right. The five of you make your way a little further into the temple.
I'd like to investigate the area, by the way. Just looking around.
Roll me an investigation real quick while I go through that. So the
Okay.
five of you get into this sort of atrium area of the temple, and you notice a large chasm between where you are and where what looks like the altars and other stuff of the temple actually is. It is completely gone. Whatever bridge structure was here before looks like it was made of metal, and it looks like it got partially eaten at this point. There are roots and stuff sort of poking out of the holes in the thing, in the cavern walls. There is a large river actually going through, and waterfalls coming down on each side of the bridge. And you look up, and you can actually see what looks to be small portions of cavern where water seems to be cascading in from what you can assume is probably the river that supplies this town. Across the chasm, you can see what looks like an effigy of some sort, big stone and metal construct, untouched, it seems, by the Rust Eaters. It seems that they were mostly over on this side of the cavern and aren't capable of getting over to the other side. There seems to be too much flowing water and stuff in the way. It looks pretty deep, and it looks pretty difficult to cross. But you have cleared out what seems to be most of the infestation. There are some interesting bits and pieces on the floor. Now, you rolled me an investigation, didn't you, Horace? What did you get?
Yes, 16.
16? Okay. You managed to sort of look around. There's a couple of gold coins on the floor, actually, untouched, it seems, by the Rust Eaters, who mainly go after ferrous metals, and gold isn't one of those. So there's... You managed to find about 12 gold pieces on the floor, and one platinum piece.
Ooh.
You also managed to find, underneath the rubble, a small dagger. Untouched. Completely untouched. Silvery sheen on it.
Okay, not black.
Not black. Silvery. It looks elven in design. It has a pommel that is deeply rich wood and a small red gem inset into the hilt. Is anyone else rolling an investigation?
Yep, I rolled a 15.
Might as well.
15? Okay. What did you roll, Darren?
Let's see, investigations +2. 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Darren, you managed to find about 20 gold pieces and a small gold ring with a sapphire of some sort inset into it. Probably worth about another 20 gold pieces. You're not sure if it's enchanted. Librarian, you look around. You manage to find a small tome underneath some of the rubble. About 12 gold pieces and what looks like...
Oh, you're shitting me.
What looks
sort
like
of
matter.
green crystal, sort of a green crystal orb, about the size of a marble. Ingvar, you managed to find 2 copper pieces.
Yay.
The rather stale-looking loaf of bread.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And then, underneath the loaf of bread, you
a
managed
fine
to find
addition to my collection.
an additional 12 silver pieces.
But the loaf of bread, priceless.
Priceless. Because nobody's gonna buy it.
Isaac, are you doing investigation here as well?
I'm just
or-
enjoying all the fucking memes in the Discord chat. So, I am going to investigate, but for something slightly more specific. I'm going to investigate since I think it's fair to notice that people are picking up things with gems in them. He's going to have a roll around and some of the other ones that we've been punning on, and see if he can find a purple gem of some description. I already rolled the investigation, and that came out at a 15 plus a 2, so a 17.
17. Purple, you look around. There's nothing purple that catches your eye. You find what looks to be a small necklace with a sapphire inset into it. What looks like a platinum chain on it. You don't really find any gold. That's what everyone else has been picking up. There's nothing else really that you managed to find. Ingvar and the librarian, and Darren, as the three of you approach the edge of the chasm, you hear skittering. You hear the sounds of clawed feet. You hear rushing water. You hear a strange rumbling sound. And as you're watching, you watch as the steam rises out of the mists of the waterfall. And as you look, in the center of this chasm, rising out of the bottom of this ravine, you see
The end of the stream.
strange, undulating ball,
Oh god.
which rises out of the cavern and roars as the creatures below it suddenly went down and disturbed it. You see, rising out of the chasm, something that is apparently just not showing up.
Yep. A technical error is what we see.
There it is!
Oh god!
Oh god.
A rumbling,
I wish we didn't see
roaring sound. And that is where we're going to end it for this evening.
I love how it's wiggling like it's being held on a fucking string.
I still.
Oh god, it's the worm on a string!
Oh, there we go. Oh, goody.
Oh.
And that is where we are going to end the stream for this evening.
It's alright, guys, it's getting smaller.
I cast
Let's go,
magnify
okay?
gravity,
No.
go back down.
You jinxed
no,
it,
no.
Ed.
That's fine.
Yeah, that is where we are going to end the stream for this evening. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all had fun. I certainly did. We're going to wrap it up right now. We will be back on the second Wednesday of the next month for some more Shadows of Sorcery. For now, though, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining us this evening. Have a very good evening and a very good night.
We're going to need to go back and get Horace to kick this thing.
Yes.